So it's fairly early in the morning here. Here is a piece of Western red cedar, 19 inches tall, 5 inches wide, got a couple inches of depth in here. It's a piece of wood I found on the beach combing last week. Now what I thought I was going to do is carve a eagle head here and just kind of have it soaring. But I think I've changed my mind. Everybody knows Halloween is coming. I'm kind of not tired of carving wood spirits, but I don't want to carve a wood spirit today. I was talking to Just Carve Rob this morning, drinking my morning coffee, and I said I want to try and carve a silhouette of a face with kind of wind going up it with ghost skulls in it. Now, I've never carved this before. It's kind of messing with my mind. My mind's telling me, well, what will I do here? What will I do there? How am I going to carve it? I don't know how to carve it, but I'm going to challenge myself today and see if I can carve it. It's kind of so like, pretend, I can't even explain it, but just a silhouette of a face in there with kind of like wind going up with ghost skulls in it, and the face is screaming. It's trapped inside, say, a saran wrap layer of ghost skulls. Okay. Since it's Halloween, there's a screaming face in there trapped in hell, and it's all like wind with ghost skulls. How's that? So I'm gonna carve the screaming face off camera. I'll be wearing my dust mask lots this video. Thanks for the comment there, Rick Meisch, about sinuses. Yep, my sinuses have been acting up because I carved all those pumpkins. So I will be wearing dust masks when I'm carving this today, and possibly do a voiceover. Okay, so I got the piece cleaned up. I suggest everybody clean up their wood before they start carving it to know when you get driftwood, to know what's behind all the gray stuff. I kind of got a face drawn on there. Drawn on there. This, when I was downstairs making my coffee, I went to my living room and I got this one. This is kind of a wood spirit. See, there's a face here, face in there. Then there's a face up here going that way. I kind of want it like this one, but not a wood spirit, and like with skulls, like with some smooth wind whoosh, going up over it. So I don't know. This is a challenge for me. If it doesn't work out, I'm still going to edit this video and publish it, but just to show you guys, like, try, because you're not going to learn if you don't try, right? And it's the same for me and everything too. When I try new things, you learn new things as you try new things, I guess you could say. Anyways, I'm going to get this face kind of carved in. Maybe so I'll make it so it's like, first thing I have to do is I have to establish this nose, get the nose to pop off. Maybe I'll make it so, see how this one I kind of made it so like there's half a face there, and then the wind goes up over the other side. Maybe I'll do that here too, so maybe just half a mouth, then the wind just, damn you, Just Carve Rob, damn you. So I don't know if you guys can see the mistake that I've already made. He should have a top lip up there. I carved it too deep to the nose. I don't know what I was thinking. I was just thinking, trying not to make this look like a mustache coming down here, because this doesn't need to be a mustache. It's supposed to be an open mouth. So I'm not too happy with it right now, but you got to keep on trying and keep on progressing. So I think now what I'm going to do is just do some nice thicker lines, kind of down here, and then coming up around here too, and then up and over here. We're gonna have to somehow take those lines too, because we want to see a bump for the eyelid mound or what? Yeah, I something mound. Anyways, I'm gonna carve those lines in, and then I'll be back. I just don't know. So that's what I got so far. I pulled out my Fordham to do these bigger lines, deeper cuts. Now I was thinking about this drinking my coffee and about this bottom lip not being there. It's okay. You know why? Because this is artistic. You can do whatever you want to do. So when I'm done this piece, I'm not going to tell like if this piece turns out and I want to sell it, I'm not going to tell people like, oh yeah, I made a mistake and I cut out his bottom lip there when he's supposed to be yelling underneath the thing. It is what it is. I meant to do it that way. You got a problem with that? That's what you tell the people. No, you don't say you got a problem with that. But anyways, so now with the ghost skulls, I think I got this. This is the Kutzall silver taper burr. It's like a reverse cone. I think I'm just gonna go 1, 2, okay, 3 holes, one eye, 2 eyes, and a nose. Maybe I'll put the camera in the overhead. Yeah, that's a good idea. So I've made other projects with ghost skulls, and they really don't turn out like I want them to do. Let's see here. So if we got an eye here, an eye there, and then a nose here, then you have kind of like then a big hole down here, kind of like screaming skulls. See that? And that'll be like an open mouth there. That's kind of how I do mine. So let's turn the fan on. I might have to change the burr. We'll see. We'll see how 3, 2, 1, ignite the fan. 3, 2, 1, ignite the fan. So see, if you ask me, that looks good just like that. All right, there's one down. Now we're gonna put the next one. Let's put it here. Eye, nose, forehead, eye, nose, forehead. Yeah, I think you guys kind of get my point. So break time. This guy, I carved a real eye in there quickly. It's kind of cartoonish a bit, but this kind of like guy's like, what the hell is going on here? What is this? So now I got to carve. I think I'm going to carve some skulls on his head. I got to connect all the wind, and I got to carve them up here and all up here too. So that's what we got so far. So I got the whole piece carved. I was very limited what I could do up top here because you guys can see that. Let's see. It was separating. So what I'm going to do is put some of this. This is really good stuff to have, STARBOND. This medium thick super glue with CA glue with this accelerator. I'm going to put this in there, hit it with the accelerator, hold it closed, and then, yeah. And just like that, it's dry and fixed. There is a link to STARBOND listed below in the descriptions, the super glue. I suggest it. It's really awesome. I'm going to clean this up a bit. So I'm going to clean up this glue here. Anyways. So there you go. These three skulls, I kind of wish they weren't so straight-lined, whatever the word is. But that's that. So you could do wood burning around this piece. You could do whatever you want to do. I think what I'm going to do is get some, excuse me, some acrylic dollar store black paint. Paint this whole thing black, and then do a whitewash over it. But I'm not going to try and, well, do I want to paint this face? Because this, I made it so like, let's see here. There's a little skull up into there, but the face, I didn't carve any skulls in there just to give you more of a thing for a face. Anyways, where's the black paint? Also, because this was pretty soft cedar, I sanded it with this sanding mandrel. These are my Amazon store too, with this Scotch Brite on here. And it sanded it good enough to a way I want to sand it. You don't even need to do actually anything with this. You can just leave it the way it is. But since it's kind of Halloween time, let's paint her black. All right, so I got the black paint here. I got it diluted with a little bit of water. Let's just paint this thing. Some people might be like, "You're wrecking it." Well, if I wreck it, I wreck it. The thing with the painting, the carvings, is if you don't like the way the paint job is, you can always paint it again. We'll just make it so that's part of the smoke's gone up there too. And yeah, just don't know what else to say besides I got to go to the beach and get cut up some little sticks because, well, I got to do some Dremel pumpkins. You got to do the Dremel pumpkins for Halloween carving. And I also got to make a video saying the rules for the Halloween challenge. I'm basically just saying that don't friggin' carve a wood spirit and, well, I'm just going to say it on this video. Don't carve a wood spirit and then say that that's a Halloween carving. Like, don't even carve a wood spirit and paint it orange, because anybody that carves a wood spirit, I get it, they're fun to carve. But anybody carves a wood spirit and says it's a Halloween carving, well, it's not going to be able to be entered. And you must have your name on the picture. Not the email that you send me, but on the picture itself, because that's how I'm going to randomly draw a winner. If that makes sense. And you can email me your pictures. I don't want to see your wood spirits right now. I'm sorry. But you can email me your... Actually, I got to make another video for the challenge. Okay, so how about I get all this done painted? I'm going to go to the beach while this dries. And then I'm going to do a whitewash on it. All right, so I got it all painted. Now I got to let the paint dry. You can always heat up the paint with, warm up the paint with this heat gun. You don't want to heat it too much or it will bubble. So I'm just going to hit it a little bit before I go to the beach. Let it warm up, and hopefully it'll be dry by the time I get back. If not, I'll have to wait till tomorrow to give it the whitewash. I think I'm going to give it a clear coat before I give it the whitewash. Anyways, so I went down to the beach with my son, and I found a nice little cedar log and cut that up for some pumpkins. I got another 4 more outside, so tomorrow I'm going to be making a Dremel, how to carve pumpkins with a Dremel video. Now, I'm not going to lie, when I got home, I hit it with this clear coat. Hi, Glenn. Clear matte. Right here. I'm not too sure if I'm a huge fan of this piece now. I liked it a lot more before I painted it. So, but like I said earlier in this video, it's about having fun. And, well, what can I do to fix this now? Should I paint that face black too before I do anything else? Does the face stick out too much? Or should I was thinking about maybe giving it a red wash? Let's just, I'm not going to give it a white wash. I'm going to give it white dry brushing. So dry brushing, for all you that don't know, dry brushing is you get your paint on your thing and get lots of the paint off your thing, and then it's like you're dry brushing on just like a little bit like that, kind of just giving it shading. Yeah, so that's what dry brushing is. So I got this paper set up to get the paint off the thing and just kind of go around and dry brush it. I thought about giving it a red wash first, then a dry brush, but maybe I should. So yeah, I think I'm just going to go with the dry brushing for now, the white. I just thought if I did a whitewash, I've done it before, and it's just kind of just makes the piece looks like it's gray. So I think that's all right. Like I said, you want to get very minimal paint on your brush. It would be better if this was like a darker paper so I can see how much paint I'm wiping off here. See how it's kind of doing that? It's kind of doing its thing. I just don't know about that face, the brown, if it goes along with the black. So you can see how it's really getting the skulls to pop out. And right, so you guys can see how that works. I can do some. Originally thought maybe I'll do some dry brushing on the face too. Maybe that will help it blend in better. So you can see there I dry brushed the face too so it doesn't stick out so brown. And that is complete. I'm happy that I dry brushed it. Once again, it looks like a wood spirit because the way this looks like a mustache is coming off there, but it's okay. I don't know what's up with this line coming down here. It's okay. Just gives it more character. I'm glad I did the dry brush and not the whitewash. What do you guys think? So, got some pumpkins to carve for Dremel. So stay tuned for pumpkin video. Maybe I'll give this piece away for the Halloween challenge. I hope everybody's doing good. I gotta go. I got pierogies, bacon, and sour cream to eat. Let's end it off with a side view. 1 side view, 2 side view. time to eat. I like it. I'm going to do another one, but better.